Overtime pay is proof your company could pay you more, but they just choose not to. Now, I don't know about you, and I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I'm a firm believer that anything over my 40 should be tax-free. Look, I get it. There's a lot of people out there not getting them, but a bonus is not a gift, nor should it be taxed as a gift, because it is taxed at a much higher rate. $1,000 Christmas bonus taxed at a freaking 40% rate drops it down to like, hey, Merry Christmas, here's $20. No, instead, every year, instead of hiring a couple people to where we have a manageable workload, no, we'll just exploit every employee we have until they're on burnout. And we go to mandatory overtime. And then we cut the overtime back so that the people like myself who are normally working overtime now are on mandatory overtime, so we don't even get the days that we want to be working. And now all the people who have never worked overtime all of a sudden get to choose what day they want to come in. But we do that, then we burn everybody out, and then we go, okay, we're going to cut back mandatory overtime, and they wonder why nobody volunteers anymore. Guys, we're going to have to go back on mandatory if we can't get a couple people to volunteer. I don't know. I've been working 6 days a week, 14-hour shifts for the last 8 months. I might enjoy having a Saturday off. I just have never understood the idea behind mandatory overtime. Telling people that, hey, what you're doing already is not enough, so we're going to need you to do more. And I just don't understand how companies can go from crazy busy to zero work at all. It just seems like maybe we could schedule some stuff out. I know that's common sense, but we could schedule some stuff out to where we wouldn't have to work a ridiculous amount of overtime to be able to function to the point to where now there's no work and we're sending people home. I mean, we get to a point on mandatory overtime to where if you need the day off, you're having to use your PTO on a day that you're not really scheduled to work anyway, but because it's mandatory overtime, you are. So now you're legit using your PTO just to have your normal hours. Tell me how that makes sense.